YT stands for It's Passer back in Avenue. Today I'll be showing you how to build a custom TARDIS console room. This is kind of a failed, well, for me it was a fail, but what I've done is I've deleted everything because I messed up. As it wasn't the correct size or anything for what I said it was going to be. So I'm having to re-record it basically, but I have left the floor as it is because that's what the colour of the floor is going to be. So instead of, now I realised when I did it by 12 by 12 it was way too small. So I'm going to do it by 18 by 18 as it's going to give me a lot of room to work with and a lot of space, and I think it's going to be brilliant. So now I would recommend you're going to need quite a lot of lights and stuff, because to be honest it's going to be a big process of making this TARDIS. I'm going to try and get it done in one video. Before I do, I'm going to do it so it's all in a box like this TARDIS is, which is the final final version of the Jodie Whittaker TARDIS I built, which is 1 out of 3. As this is a lot better, I think, in my opinion. As I know it's not the blue floor or anything, but I couldn't really do out. They don't do blue half slabs for these. But I've tried my best, as it's not a very fun process to do. So I'm going to be building my custom TARDIS over here, where that patch is, by 18 by 18, which is going to be good, hopefully, if I get it right, fingers crossed. So I'm going to start putting the door over here, so, yeah. So I'm going to go, in fact I can fill that in. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. And then again, 18 along again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then, obviously, you know the drill by now, just join them up. Just don't do what I just did. So, you should be getting something like this without the massive patch in the middle. But anyways, speaking of patches, we might as well get the ground filled in here. Get it all the same. So, my idea of this TARDIS is going to be a bit resembles to both Matt Smith and Capaldi TARDISes. If you don't know what I'm on about, the Matt Smith version of the Matt Smith console and the Capaldi TARDIS console looking like, as I might as well, because you don't want to confuse you. To be honest, I don't even know what to call the Matt Smith TARDIS, to be honest, you know, the one that I talk about. And I also got a video from Grandad and Old Man from a shout out from your channel. Thank you very much, Grandad and Old Man, that's very well appreciated. As I would go check out his channel because he does great content. He makes models, he does like tanks as well. As it is a good video, it is a good channel. It's got put a rubber band on it, which is another channel where it just does like rubber band types. And he does Grandad's other channel where he just does small quick versions of the videos, or he just does like a really short version or a long version. However, he does have quite a lot of good content. I would recommend checking his channel out. It's been up 4 days ago, but for you it'll be up 5 days ago. But I didn't notice it until earlier on today, as I was very busy today as I was sorting through stuff and doing a couple of videos today, uploaded them today. Wasn't recommended uploading 2 at once at the same time because I didn't need it to, but then I realised about the advert for the Arnold Schwarzenegger tank, which I still need to get sorted out because things are not really in a good mood at the minute, but it'll be a fun process. No, I remember the first time when I started to produce the K9. The first head it was just a cheap pound a Poundland Halloween pumpkin. You know, the ones that light up. As they're just cheap. You know, them pound versions. You could get them in Asda, but I don't know in America that different. Apparently, Asda's like same as Walmart, basically from America. I don't know. So it's got the same like similar logo design. But anyways, I started to make the K9 in 2016 as the head was a pumpkin, Halloween pumpkin, with an RC, a remote controlled helicopter top on it because it was broken, and I stuck the wings on it onto the doofer, and my is being stupid. Doctor Who. There we go. So that's when I first tried to make it. So basically, yeah. But when it was fully made, it was last year, 2017. Can't remember what month, but I did a video about it on my channel. I remember going as no man commenting down below in it. I know that. Right, now the next thing is really the complicated part. We've got to figure out, because it has to be at least a two-way gap from the doors, at least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 across the corners, I think. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. I'll do 5. No, what? I'll do 4 since it's more equal. So I want to do 4, do I? 2, 3, 4. So it looks like that. Because later on you can actually add in a door if you like. You know, it's leading off to a corridor. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was wrong. 1, 2. 1, 2, 4. There we go. And finally over here. No, it needs to be 1 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should get something like this, except for without corner missing. 1, 2, 3. It should be out this way. So again, should be getting something like this. And then on the outsides, you're going to break away the wall, apart from the side corners, and you're going to be adding in, again, the same material as it. Basically, I'll show you how to make a circle. If you guys did not know. To be honest, I don't really do an outside view. I think that making these videos are pretty, hard to make, because sometimes I mess up and I have to re-record it and say everything over and over and over again, just until I get it right. It's really a pain in the neck. Now, if you're going to build this in a hill, that'll be a good idea, actually, building it in a hill, because then you'll actually get some nice space, and plus it's going to look authentic, and it looks like the TARDIS is actually, been there. Okay, now I left a gap here from one of the original doors, and from where you putting your doors, as it's got to be far round on each side of the corners. As you can tell, it's pretty spacious, which is the biggest TARDIS I've been making. Well, apart from the one over there with the massive box in between. You want to have a 2 gap in the middle. Basically, you want to count 3 on each side if you're doing 18 by 18, and you're gonna have like a gap by a 3, 2 gaps, and another 3. So it's gonna look amazing, and I think it's gonna look brilliant when it's done from the way I'm doing it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start off with my favourite piece, which reminds me of a lot of. As you can see, that blue stuff, which reminds me of the Matt Smith looking TARDIS. If I do an outward zoom, that's how you can get a perfect circle. And I remember doing circles and used to be a bit pear-shaped. I was looking up tutorials on YouTube. And then I come up with this idea the other day. And I found it pretty good. So, I'm going to go up by 3. As it's going to give me a bit more headspace. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. As you know. I'm going to go a bit faster, then I don't bore you guys to death. And for my second channel, Drew Spicy Reacts, please check it out, as I'll be doing reaction videos on there. Which was called Drew Spicy Gaming, but I have changed it to Drew Spicy Reacts, as it's better name for it, and plus it's going to give me able to do more things than just gaming all the time. I don't really do gaming no more, because I've been busy and I've been doing jobs, as I'm saving up for a Segway at the minute, and some other stuff, especially a new 12 Doctors Sonic, when I've got the money after I've paid for the Segway off Amazon. I think it's going to look great. I want one with a Bluetooth speaker, never mind that, because I found them pretty cool, because I know one of my mates got it, and I've been on it. And the first time I rode it was on the grass, and then it was on the path. And I thought I could use it to go to college, but I don't think the battery lasts that long. But although it'll be coming handy for when I go to shops, when I'm buying stuff. Okay, that's pretty good. In fact, let's have a good view. God, look at that. Now, I found that pretty impressive. Now, I'm going to go up by, like this. And you're just going to go all the way around until you've met the other side. Now, this is the process where I mess up on, as it's a pretty big process, as I had to keep doing this. And eventually, I will be putting some, like, glow stuff in it. I don't know yet. I know I want to have, like, vents, you know, like I want to have, like, vents along the floor, as I think it'll give it a bit more of a spaceship look. As you can see, they're like the round things, but squares instead. So what are the square things? Yeah, don't tell Daddy that I'm hiding a drink. You know, like River Song from Husband and River Song. Not Husband and River Song. Yeah, it is. No, it isn't. Is it? I can't remember. It was the Capaldi Christmas special. Not the one last year, but the year before. I've forgotten the name of it. I keep getting my mind blanked. So I'm just gonna have a quick look, see how I've done. Actually, I've done pretty good. First attempt, good. Well, actually second, because on the first attempt it was like 12 by 12 and it was way too small, and it was like 2 in, 2 out type of thing. Right, so I'm gonna keep doing this until I reach the top. But I want to make it... Oh my days, Bob. Give me a minute. Just so then you know what I'm talking about. Boom. Just to have a bit of fun. Now, if you don't know who Bob is, that's actually Matt, and he's actually Set Squirrel. As we do talk about videos and stuff. But anyways, back to the game. I want to actually put some lights around, as I want to make it a bit more alien-y. You know, make it a bit more like the 9th and 10th Doctor's TARDIS a bit. I like to give it a bit of light. You know, as someone says, let there be light. Alright then, not funny. Trying to go a bit faster here, but I'm pretty slow with this at the minute. I don't really build on it as much, because, like I said, a bit busy. But I try to make good content for you guys. I do have a new shout out for a new subscriber, which I'll have to do at the end, because literally I'm on the edge of building this, and I want to get it done today, not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow this is going to be uploaded anyways, which is the 30th, I think. Yeah, because then the 31st is on Wednesday, which is Halloween. Oh dear me, Christmas is coming so quick. Right, I'm going to carry on and I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, now, I know usually my usual TARDIS is I go for one pillar, but again, an 18 by 18 is basically the roof ends just like with a square in the middle. So basically, you're stuck with a square in the middle. But currently I've just done the two sides, so I want to see what it looks like. And actually, I'm going to have to keep with I'm going to have to keep with it, because it's actually alright. Not too bad, but I would prefer the one. But an 18 by 18, I didn't realise what it would do. What if I did a 19 by 19? That would just probably make it even more quirky. So, I think this is not going to bother me, as, alright, it's going to be quite troubling. So, this is quite actually annoying me. But again, the TARDIS still get different time rotors, so we're going to make do. So, upside down stairs along the sides of the console. We'll be joining them up to make different shape in a minute. And then join it up. Not like that. And then it looks like this. As for the door, start patching it up. Just like so. I think I'm gonna, as it looks alright, I'm gonna put some vents on the floor, as I quite like that vent idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go underneath these bits. Don't really matter how deep I dig, because end of the day you won't see it. As I'm gonna have a light underneath there as well. And again, I just draw it the stairs, but it don't really matter, like I said. And you go like this. Dig two down. I have to go like this. Then I can jump down into the console unit. As the idea is, I go under here, just like so. Then what I do is I do this, fill in the sections. I'll stick these in, just in case you can see it, as it's going to make for an interesting shape. I'd like to see the events. Then get the other side downstairs. Now I like to do it so this area is a bit, not too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change up that area. I'm going to do it so that's these, or maybe. Or I could do it where it has something different. To be honest, I'm going to use that because I think it's going to... No, I want to make it stand out and pop. So, let's go for the gold. Actually, no, let's go for the wood, as I wanted to make it, like, semi-match. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute. I'm going to go around this, as I want to make it a bit more appealing for people to see. And then if I do two more out, I think, and then I'd go like that. I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna get some upside down stairs. Same colour as the doofers. Damn, don't work. Right, what if I did it like this? Like that. Oh dear me. I hate working at the ceiling. I want to do it so it looks a bit more, something cool to look at. So just a plain. As for the console unit, it's a case of using these. And this is something that you guys could do. Yeah. So have a quick look. There you go, something nice. Looks pretty spacious. And again, if you want to add in a corridor, you could just knock out these two pillars here. And I suggest getting some dirt, as it's quicker to get rid of. A couple of doors. What you want to do, fill in these patches here, where the doors are going to sit. And you're going to slap that there. We're going to do it so. Just like that. And when you're happy with the shape, you can place the doors again. As you like so. I think that looks brilliant. I'd like to stick that there, as it adds more of a stage there. And as soon as you close the doors behind you, it will look a bit awkward. So let me get a replacement there. Anyways, so we place some doors so that it's actually right. This is really annoying me right now. I'm not very good when it comes to doors. There we go. So for now, I'm just going to block this area off because I'm not going to use it. So I can just use it as a fake walkway. For now. You can just build up as high as you want, and then you've got basically a box. But for now, I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so I've built the box. Took me quite a long time. Quite like the inside. Now it's just to build the door. Okay. So for the door, I'm going to start off with something. Now, I usually use bricks. But again, I'm going to start off with something different. As it's not every day you see it. Okay. So, yeah. So I'm going to start off with normal structure. And then build the normal bits there. And then I'm going to be putting the doors in. Not there, they're there. And then I'm going to be putting, not them. There we go. So then people don't have the gutters. And then as for the windows, Trapdoors. Okay, so that's the outside done. We've got the inside. In fact, I'd like to do it up so there's like light boxes on the underneath. But trouble is, I think it looks very nicely lit. So for the corner, I've just literally again blocked up, as you can tell. In fact, what I'm going to do is actually completely block up this area and have like a light going in, as you know, make it look like it's leading off somewhere for now. But for now, it's just there for me to do up when I've got time. Now, I would build like the underground, which I might do, which is like the bedroom, but again, it's just a basic layout. If you want a basic layout bedroom, I could convert this door into like a trapdoor and some other bits. In fact, I would like to add some railings, but I don't think it's going to look good. I suppose it'll be nicely, you know, something different. So I suppose we can have the controls towards this way. Again, something just to look at. And then I'm going to replace that with something a bit better. Dark grey. Why not go in there? Just a quick view. I will be changing this. Obviously to make it match. Looks a bit better now. Looks more like TARDIS. So yeah. If you liked this build, please comment down below if you liked it. As if you're a Doctor Who fan and you want a big TARDIS, basically it's an 18 by 18, but you will have to go an extra one block down for the front face. In fact, I will show you. I haven't done the roof, I haven't like completely done it like I did, but that's the circle being hidden, and as you can see the first layer has been put at, you know, towards the front a bit better, so it disguises more like 18 to the 19, obviously just to give it a bit more depth. But yeah, as you look at the sides, you can see the patches. If you was to patch them up, you'd have an extra layer, so it would be a 19 by 19. But I'd recommend doing 18 by 18 as it's the recommended size for you guys to try it. And also, yeah. Now, quickly I'm going to build up a floating TARDIS, as people would ask me to do it. Not people would ask me, but I know people like to see like a floating TARDIS in mid-flight. You know, like in the sky somewhere. So I'm just going to quickly do one before I end it. So I'm going to I'm going to use mud. In fact, no, let's use sand because then it's quicker to dispose of. I'm going to do it here. Because if you notice, it doesn't like Minecraft. Then I'm going to go underneath. Just like so. Um, and there you go, floating TARDIS. Actually, it looks pretty cool. So if you guys liked this video, comment down below, subscribe, and likes, and I'll give you a shout out. Before I do go, I'm just going to go travel in time to go to my new subscriber's channel, as he deserves it. So, before I go, let's do a flick of bit switches. Yeah. Okay. We're landing in 3, 1. His channel name is Electro Warrior. I'll link it in the description below. Don't forget to check it out. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Alonzo.